Hello and thank you for joining me again. I'm Denise Versino and today I'm going to talk about Vmail. Very important. It stood for Victory Mail. When you get a letter, no matter who it's from, it is always a thrill. I remember getting such letters and running upstairs in my bedroom and not letting anybody know, and I would open my letter. Well, let me paint a different scenario. Maybe you joined the service illegally during World War II at age 16 or 17. You've never really been away from home. And you've seen horrors that you never imagined possible. Can you imagine what a letter from home would be like for your morale? That's precisely why the government got behind creating Vmail. Not only for space on ships, because think of it, if all of these letters took up so much space on a ship that could have been used for medicine or even to transfer more troops, then it saved space. And so they created Vmail, which was a mechanism borrowed from the British of microfilm. And you would write it on your letter on a small Vmail form. They'd take a picture of it, then they'd send the film over, and then they would develop it, print it on this, and then it would be sent out to the men and women overseas in both theaters, the European and the Pacific. So mail is very important to be getting today. If our text isn't moving fast enough and we're watching those little bubbles, or our email isn't up to snuff and we're not getting enough email coming in, we get so frustrated. But can you imagine it took weeks, months, and sometimes some of the letters never arrived because things carrying cargo, not only troops were being shot down out of the sky or sunk, and so whatever was on them, any of the mail obviously was gone. There was also times when mail got in the wrong hands, and that created quite difficult situations for both sides, the Axis and the Allies, if the mail fell into the wrong hands. A lot of information around that and how they actually would employ that in different aspects of the war to send the wrong signals. So during this Valentine's Day, think of the Vmail and how important it is to receive a letter. And think of those men and women still in service today, protecting us, fighting for us, and how important letters really are. So please look at my blog. There's a lot more about Vmail on my blog. And thank you for joining me. I will be back soon with more. But for now, have a good one. Stay safe, everybody out there. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.